Bonded pairs need to stay together, and a pair of special cats from Grateful Rescue hit the jackpot when Rita Rose decided to bring Sterling and Patches into her home. Hi, and welcome to Grateful Rescue TV. I'm Pamela Trahan, and we're here with Rita Rose, the Executive Assistant to Pet Pals TV. And we have a new family member, one of two kitties. This is Sterling. What do you think of Sterling, Rita?
I think he's absolutely beautiful. He's very soft and silky.
And while Sterling stayed on the couch, Patches immediately explored her new home and kitchen.
And he reminds me a little of the kitty I just lost. She was also a gray kitty.
Rita, tell us about the recent kitty that you lost.
Well, her name was Tinkerbell. I called her Tink or Tinker. And she was 10 years old when I adopted her. I got her from Arpo Rescue. Mm-hmm. She was just very sweet. She slept with me. She, liked to be in the same room with me. So losing her was hard. And I wasn't sure, how am I going to find another kitty? And you don't replace your kitties. You just find a different one to love.
Just fill a void in your heart.
Yeah. So when I saw the two on your website, I thought, well, these look like cute cats. Maybe I'll get one of those. And then Pamela calls me, and we're talking, and she says, oh, they're a bonded pair. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, should I get two? Oh my gosh. And then the more I thought about it, the more it sounded like a pretty good idea.
It is, yeah.
So especially after she told me how wonderful they were. So, So anyway, so now, we've got two kitties here that are exploring my house, and I will just have to get used to their personalities.
Yeah. No, but in your past, you've had multiple kitties.
Oh, many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
many.
What's two, right?
Exactly. And in the past, when I had I have an apartment now. When I had a house, I had as many as 5.
Yeah.
And maybe a dog.
You sound like me with dogs.
Yeah. So, I'm used to having them around, but I'm getting older, so I don't need a menagerie.
Yeah. Well, Sterling looks like he's already getting comfortable.
Well, he's
settling into your lap.
Yeah.
And we're so grateful for you.
Oh, well, I'm
to
grateful
give these
that
babies a home.
I'm grateful that you had a couple of wonderful kitties to adopt out.
Are you going to be a happy boy? Yes, you are.
Hi, my name is Alessia and I'm Daisy, and today we're going to talk about puppy management. So bringing home a puppy can be a lot of work, completely life-changing, change your lifestyle, your routine, and it's a lot of work, really. Yes, I would say the biggest points to consider when you are bringing home a new puppy are going to be your sleep schedule, managing your dog, socializing your dog, and potty training. Yeah, absolutely. So when we're talking about sleeping schedules for puppies, depending on exactly the age and then the breed, the hours can shift a little bit, but we have to think about that an average puppy should be sleeping between 16, 18 hours a day up to 20. So it is a lot of sleep, and that sleep is gonna decrease the more they grow up and they grow older. However, like even an adult dog should be sleeping more than what the average house pet does, for sure. Sleeping is really important to make sure that their pathways are solid, they learn, their systems get regulated. And as far as management in the house, big topic, a big time. A lot of people have their puppies roaming around the house freely. Yes. Yeah.
I would say
when you have a puppy, you want to consider confining them to 1 to 2 rows in the house, and over time you can start exposing them to the whole house. But when they're really young, they are not trustworthy. They will chew on things, they'll pee on things, and we don't want that. So don't be afraid of having your puppy on leash. You can have it tethered to you or tethered to your wall or something like that. You can also utilize baby gates or X pins as well on top of your crate if you so choose to do that. Confining the dog and not giving the dog freedom to roam around at first, it will definitely decrease the chances for the dog to make mistakes. And so management is also a great form of training in that regard, for sure. The other thing that confining the dog would help you with would be potty training. So if you give the dog the freedom of the house, then they're more likely to go and have accidents everywhere. Opposed to that. With potty training, depending on the age, you're going to be looking at taking your dog out every 30 minutes to every couple of hours. With really young puppies, it's going to be a lot more frequent. So be sure to schedule either yourself taking your puppy out or having somebody coming into your house to take your puppy out for potty breaks as they get older. In conjunction with crate training and sleep training, they're going to be able to develop the muscles to hold their bladder a little bit longer, and make sure that you are rewarding very heavily. Puppies need to go potty every time after they drink, ate, chewed on something, played, or sleep. So those are the big moments. And most of them will disengage from whatever they were doing to signal you that they need to go. So doing something completely out of context, so watch out for those cues. Yes. Now, the other big thing with puppyhood is socializing your dog. So the prime window to do this is going to be between 8 and 12 weeks. This is when your puppy's like a sponge. They are more willing to take on new things, new environments, new experiences. And socializing your dog means exposing them to different people, different animals, textures, sights, sounds, anything that can happen in life. And one of the ways that you can do that safely while they're still getting all their vaccines is through mat work. Yeah, mat work is a great tool. It's a great form of training as well. It will allow your dog to be exposed to different things while still being safe. So while still, let's say, respecting the schedule your vet has suggested you while they're getting all their vaccines done. Thank you, Daisy, for chatting with me. Of course. And Pamela, back to you.
Grateful TV with the story of Jazzy. Saw this on your Facebook page. I haven't met her yet, but Jazzy had kennelitis. Kennelitis.
Very good.
What is kennelitis?
Oh gosh, Patty, kennelitis is where they basically go crazy in their living space because they've been cooped up so long. Oh. One of the first indications, and in shelters I've worked in before, if they start spinning in their living space, they've lost their mind and they're shortly euthanized shortly after. So we got a call that Jazzy was exhibiting kennelitis. We pulled her out and we took her to a foster home. We were out of space, but a foster gratefully took her. But all she did in their yard was spin.
Even in the yard, she's spinning.
In Frio, once you pull them out of there, once you pull them out of that state, you can't pull them out of that state.
You don't know of any other ones that have recovered from kennelitis?
I've never seen it, but to be honest with you, a lot of them are put down as soon as they exhibit it. Right. Okay. But we have Jazzy, and Jazzy went to her foster home, spun out of control.
But you got her.
They brought her to us.
And
she walks in and she has this calmness about her.
They're in love. I saw the pictures of
she hasn't
she's
spun
in your face.
Once. She hasn't spun once. And the ladies who brought her, they said, you need to check this out. I hadn't seen it in person. And she comes walking in, and she just comes strutting in, very calmly looking around. And the ladies that brought her there, like their jaws are hitting the ground. They're
Well,
I can't believe she's not spinning.
it's your demeanor. You're so calm, and they sense that, and they go, "Oh, I can relax now. Finally, you don't put any pressure on them." So, Jazzy,
It's a great
I want to
testament.
cry about
Oh,
Jazzy.
me
Yeah.
too. Because she was such a sweet dog, and we thought, oh my goodness, we're going to have to euthanize her.
Yeah.
She can't lead a quality life.
Right.
And it's a great testament to the Grateful Rescue stress-free living. They can even sense it when they walk through the door.
Yep. And Harry wants to meet Jazzy.
Harry, you want to meet Jazzy? She's a good girl.
We'll be back with more on Grateful TV. I go cry.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Gourmet cuisine, breathtaking views, and a vibrant space to connect and enjoy. Skyline Club Indy, 36 stories high above downtown Indianapolis. Join the club today and enjoy an elevated experience. Take part in a full schedule of events and special gatherings. Skyline Club Indy, a place to celebrate. And here we are downtown, the beautiful Skyline Club. Oh my goodness.
Look at the skyline.
Oh, 36 stories high. Beautiful downtown view, and their food is really good. Ask for the lobster bisque. It's really good. So as we're wrapping things up here, talking about Greece with Colette, we have Randy Ollis, who went, Randy Ollis went on a Colette tour. This was not long ago, and you're going on another one. Tell us where you went.
We went to Italy in May of last year. Had a great time. That was the first one, and everything fell into place. I mean, there was no problems at all, because I always thought there'll be something going wrong. There wasn't. No, my goal was to take 15, 16 people and bring back 15 or 16 people, and we did.
And you did.
Yeah, everybody came back who went on the tour. No problems at all. We had a blast. So now we're going to do another trip, and it is sold out. Just found that out, and we are heading over to Ireland late August of this year. So yeah, so we're excited about it. My wife and I were the group leaders, and we learned a lot on the first trip. So we're raring to go on the second one.
It's so funny because I thought you could only do the weather for 40 years, but now it turns out he's a world traveler. How about that?
I had no clue what I was doing with weather. I have no clue what I'm doing with this either. But it was fun. You know, I'm a people person. You're a people person. And so, you know, when you go on the tours with Colette, I mean, they take care of everything. You don't have to worry about making this connection. They're there. They have a wonderful tour. Our tour guide was fantastic. Our bus driver was fantastic. We had fun with him too. And so everything's taken care of. And so you can just sit back and relax, let them do all the dirty work here, and you just have, you know, enjoy the meals, enjoy the scenery, and you'll have a great time.
Thank you. You're a great person.
Thanks. Have a wonderful time in Greece.
We're so excited. You're going to tell us about Colette. First off, Colette, this is not an upstart organization. Colette's been around a long time.
We've been around a little bit. Yeah, we're going into our 107th year of travel here in 2025. So,
wow.
Oldest major U.S. tour operator back to 1918.
What do people need to know about Greece?
Well, I think that's the beauty of this, right? As going on a guided tour, is we've taken care of all those details, right? So we've got all this information for you provided. But you know, Greece is a beautiful place when it comes to history. The islands, we're going at a great time of year for weather. So this is really one of those tours that I think is going to encompass a little bit of everything and give you a great overview and taste of Greece.
And baklava.
Enjoy it all. I mean, we're going there for the food, the drink, the views, all of it.
And the people of Greece, from what I've heard, let me back up a little bit. I have not talked to one person who's been to Greece who didn't say it was fabulous. So I mean, that's a pat on.
I'd be one of those. I'd be one of those. I'd be one of those people too. Yeah.
Are you going to be going with us too?
I wish. I've done this tour already. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So people would like to go. Where do they sign up? What do they do? Where do they get more information?
So they've probably already been there before. The easiest place is greatdaytv.com, right? We've got all the information on the tour there. We've got the web link that's going to tell you all about this 11-day tour. So you can find all those details there. And then we've got our great partners at Travel Leaders that'll give you all the inside scoop as well. So you can reach out to them with more questions you may have. But absolutely encourage you to check it out and see all the good info on it.
And Travel Leaders and Craig Cinnamon and John Cinnamon, and they're more than happy to answer your questions. And they have been all over the world many times, so
Yes.
they know what they're doing. Well, how wonderful. Thank you so much.
Of course, Patty. My pleasure.
I wish you could come with us.
I wish I could too.
I'll take pictures and send them to you.
That'll work. That'll work.
I'm Pamela Terhune.
I'm Patty Spittler. This is Harry. Harry I got from the Grateful Rescue too. Harry's a good boy. And who have you got there?
And this is Reese. She's a representative for Grateful Rescue, one of our ambassadors. And we got her at the Indianapolis Animal Care Services.
Oh, she's a great
She's a good
mascot.
girl.
Oh, good
She's a little
girl.
pocket pity.
And today we're saluting canines with the police department, right?
Yes, and we get the support of the canine units out in the Delaware County area that honors us at our fundraisers and give us lots of supports. And we're going to talk to 4 police and their canine companions.
All right, let's take a look.
Right here.
My name's Josh Maxwell. I'm with the Delaware County Sheriff's Office. I've been a canine handler for just about a year now. This is my second canine. My partner Robbie here. His actual name is Robbie, but I call him Robbie for short. He can distinguish between when it's time for work and when it's time for home time. I actually take him home with me. He's with my son sometimes. He's actually I describe him as a big teddy bear when he's not at work.
The easiest way I can describe a Belgian Malinois is a German Shepherd on steroids. Their drive is so much higher than any other normal dog. That's why a lot of people will get Belgian Malinois not understanding the type of dog that they have. They have to work, they have to be played with. That's his ultimate reward, is getting a tennis ball. Kids, he's phenomenal. I've done multiple canine demos through different schools throughout the city. When he goes to retire, he will live the lazy retirement life at home with me and be spoiled rotten when it gets to that point.
Jerry Lee is what we call a dual-purpose canine. He is trained and certified in narcotics such as methamphetamine, heroin, cocaine, and marijuana. He's also trained to track and apprehend. We use him on felony, serious crimes such as armed robberies, breaking and entering. Maybe a suspect has fled the scene and we need to try to locate them. Maybe they fled on foot.
My name is Andrew Story. I'm a deputy marshal with the Eaton Police Department, and this is Canine Bane. Bane is a 2.5-year-old Belgian Malinois. Bane's a little more social than some other canines. He's very loving. He's very protective. He knows when it's time to work and when it's time to be at home. There's a little bit different personality to him. We're going to go out there and we're going to go fetch some tennis balls. Tennis balls are numbered from people who's donated money and bought the tennis balls. It's a great cause. There's a lot of homeless pets, a lot of pets that need a better life or just need a little bit of love. And so somebody can feel the love that I felt with this animal. This is probably the closest dog I've ever had in my life, and when they say, you know, nothing can match it, I believe it. There's a bond between me and him that I can't. There's no words to describe, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
Gourmet cuisine, breathtaking views, and a vibrant space to connect and enjoy. Skyline Club Indy, 36 stories high above downtown Indianapolis. Join the club today and enjoy an elevated experience. Take part in a full schedule of events and special gatherings. Skyline Club Indy, a place to celebrate.
We're at the Good Old Dogs Grooming, and they're one of our special groomers who always call us whenever we get a dog in that might be really matted and in bad shape. They immediately stepped up and said, we'll take care of your dogs. They won't even take a tip. They come and groom our dogs for free and as a service to Grateful Rescue. So we appreciate them so much. Well, they're very good with dogs, and they're very gentle. So what they can expect when they come is loving hands to hold their dog.
William, a seasoned photographer, used his finesse to get these great snaps.
I've been a photographer for going on 20 years, and it just kind of made sense. I know back in my previous days, we've had different things that I've worked several places, and we'll have different events where people come in and get their picture taken with a NASCAR or something like that. And I was like, well, dogs just got their fur trimmed and their nails clipped. Let's take pictures of them when they're at their best state.
You're probably wondering how to get your pups photos as good as these. Well, William has a little bit of advice.
It really starts at home, and that really starts with good training. If a dog is treat motivated, that makes it really easy to get good pictures of them. The best way is to just get them calm, set down, nice and calm in one spot, and then get them to get their attention focused elsewhere. And then the very best number one thing is to have a really good crew to help you do it. I couldn't get the pictures that I take without Ashley and Zach, because they do all the stuff with the dogs. They keep the dogs still. They get behind me and will actually, hey, squeak the toy or squeak the little pig and make the noises. And that's what gives us the opportunity to get those good pictures of the dog looking right at the camera.
We use grooming as our business, yes, but it's also, we want to do it to help dogs. I've been in the grooming industry for over 20 years. My husband, Zach, he started working with me about 5 years ago. We decided to open up our own salon so we can keep doing and do more of what we want to do. And we opened full-time here in August. Good Old Dogs, we named it that because with our initials, it is God. It keeps God in everything we do. So, and that's what we want to do. And God says to help those who need help. And so that's what we're trying to do.
Well, I appreciate Good Old Dogs because I think that whenever they have a mission to give to the community, I hope that everybody will support them, and I know we always will, and bring their animals here and maybe give them a little more business. Go to Good Old Dogs.
For Grateful Rescue TV, I'm Adam Byers-Dunn.
We're building a place where homeless animals find forever homes. A place where people connect with animals in a beautiful park. A place that brings people and pets together, building lifelong bonds. That place is the Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary, a proud partner with Best Friends Animal Society.
The motivation, the fire that I have kind of makes me me. You know, if I have a goal or something, that I'm really passionate about, I'll find a way to bust through the door and I will achieve whatever I'm trying to achieve. For 2 decades, I was able to do that in the swimming pool. Now I'm trying to do it, whether it's with my family, mental health front, there's 100 different things I'm trying to do. I'm just always competitive, I'm always fighting. I don't think it's something you can't just get rid of that fight. That's what keeps me active every day. Onyx keeps me on my toes. She's a cool little dog, and she always wants to be involved with everything. I think naturally as dog owners, we always see ourselves in our dogs that we have. For me, I guess I'm kind of like a long, gangly, She loves being outside. You just see her really smiling during that. If you say the 4-letter word that starts with W, she'll go through the roof. Really cool personality, really fun-loving. She likes to swim. She's a Phelps. I mean, if you're in the Phelps family, it's a must that you know how to swim. Nutrition has always been important in my career. It's going to continue to be important for the rest of my life. I'm trying to show examples to my kids, so I want them eating well. We want Onyx eating well. The benefits of feeding her ProPlan Sport, she's getting the vitamins and nutrients that she needs. I want her being able to be as active as she can, play as much as she wants, to have the healthiest bones, joints, all of these things that dogs need, just like us. The fuel that's going into my body is giving me the best chance to be the best version of me. And I want that for Onyx. Eating right, exercising, all of those simple things. If we can do that, then what else is there to worry about? I think dogs keep me young. I want to be able to play and run around throughout my whole life, so she's part of that. She definitely feels when I'm going through my ups and downs and gonna be the first to come in and just give me a hug. And that hug is sometimes all I need. Onyx is my best friend. She's a part of the family. I mean, I can't imagine life without her. I'm Michael Phelps, and my dog Onyx is fueled by ProPlan Sport.
What fuels you? A drive to be better? To be the best? To help those you love do the same? ProPlan partnered with pros who embody the brand's unwavering commitment to excellence and game-changing nutrition. Presenting Fueled By, an intimate view into the lives of fierce competitors and the dogs who have been by their side through it all.
And we thank you for joining us. Harry had a good time watching all the stories. And Reese, oh, kisses, kisses. Thank you. She's such a great pit bull.
Oh, thank you. You're a good girl. And you're a good boy, Harry.
Uh-oh, kisses everywhere. We'll see you next time on the Grateful Rescue TV show.